It's a bit windy today, so you might hear my chimes in the background. My sister gave me those glass chimes, and they're kind of loud. I want to read to you a couple of scriptures today, and then I want to give you a little bit of information. We're going to start in Psalm chapter 90 and verse 17. And it says, "And let the favor of the Lord our God be upon us." Do you want God's favor on you? This is how to get it. "And do confirm for us the work of our hands." Yes, confirm the work of our hands. So if you want favor, there's some work of your hands that you have to do. What kind of work, you say? I'm glad you asked that. We're going to go over to Matthew, where Jesus teaches just a little bit here. We're going to go to Matthew chapter 25, starting in verse 34. And this is something you've heard before, but you need to hear it again. "Then the king will say to those on his right, 'Come, you who are blessed of my Father.'" Do you want to be blessed of the Father? "Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world." This is something that's been prepared for a very long time. "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me." Then the righteous will answer him, saying, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, and thirsty and give you drink? And when did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or naked and clothe you? And when did we see you sick or in prison and come to you?" And the king will answer and say to them, "Truly I say to you, to the extent that you did it to one of these brothers of mine, even to the least of them, you did it to me." Well, you say, how is that relevant to me today? How can I do those things? Because it's the work of your hands. And maybe if you're like me, you can't go yourself and do these things because maybe your body doesn't work as well as it used to. Maybe you have to work, make a living. I don't have time to go and do. But there are others who are going and doing. And we can support those who are going and doing. Now, you may think I'm going to tell you to go support some missionaries. Nope, not what I'm going to tell you to do today. You know, a couple of months ago, there was a hurricane that went through parts of the United States. Actually, there was two of them. We had Hurricane Helene, went through Georgia, went through North Carolina, went through Virginia, Tennessee. Then we had Hurricane Milton go through Florida. And I want to tell you, what you're not seeing on the news is they are still trying to clean up after those hurricanes. So I'm going to give you some ways that you can find out some information about them yourself, and a couple of places where you can donate to help the people that are helping the people. Okay? On Facebook. I'm on Facebook a lot. There is North Carolina News. It is a website on Facebook. Go find North Carolina News, and there is a lot on there about what is going on with the cleanup effort. You can go on Facebook also, and you can find the United Cajun Navy, and you can also find Cajun Navy 2016. These are groups that are still helping with the cleanup effort from these hurricanes. Now, if you need a place to donate, you can donate to the Cajun Navy. They are helping out not just in the hurricane effort, but in other places where there's disasters and they need help. You can donate, of course, to Samaritan's Purse. You can donate to Operation Blessing. Samaritan's Purse, Operation Blessing, they're always helping cleanup efforts and people in need always. I encourage you to go to these places and donate. Now, Maybe you want to donate to some place that is not necessarily a Christian place to donate. I have a cousin who lives in North Carolina, and she told me about a group called, and this is a website, www.belovedasheville.com. She says this group has been helping in the area for a very long time, not just with the cleanup effort. However, I did go to their website. This is not what I would call a Christian group. However, they do seem to be helping with the cleanup and the artists and such in the Asheville area. Also, plug in for my cousin. She makes custom-made t-shirts. And you can find her on Facebook at Moon Mist Studio. Facebook group, facebook.com/Moon Mist Studio. She makes custom t-shirts. She's just one of many artists in the North Carolina area that was hurt by the hurricane. She's doing okay. She's busy, but she makes good stuff, and I'm fixing to order some stuff from her myself. I just wanted to encourage you today to be the hands and feet of Jesus. If you can't go personally, then send a donation to those who are helping with this cleanup. It's going to be a years-long process in North Carolina. It was a mess. There's piles of debris still. There's roads that need to be built. There's houses that need to be replaced. It is getting cold in the mountains, and a lot of people don't have homes. There are people who have donated their own camper trailers so that people have a place off the ground to sleep. There are some dire straits in North Carolina. It's like a third world country in some places up in the mountains. So if you can, I'm going to encourage you to go find someplace, donate what you can to help the people in North Carolina.